Hey there, Paul the Mailman here, and today on Simple Dishes Made Simple, we're gonna do fried cabbage. Now, I love fried cabbage as a side dish, but today we're gonna make it a main dish by adding a little bit of smoked sausage to it. Now, you can add any kind of sausage, weenies, it doesn't matter. So, what you're gonna need for this is, of course, the cabbage, smoked sausage, a little bit of bacon, maybe 2 slices, red onion, I like the red onion, some peppers from the garden, salt, pepper, minced garlic, olive oil. So let's get it started. All right, next we're going to saute the bacon, the minced garlic, the red onion, and the peppers. So we'll get that going, and then we'll turn our attention to cutting up the cabbage and getting it ready for the hot, oily skillet. All right, let's get started. Okay, let's get ready to saute this stuff. So we're gonna have a little bit of olive oil, and this pan's heating up right now. A little over medium. Let's get this stuff going. The bacon. Who does not love bacon in anything? The onions and peppers. And I ended up using half of the red onion because it was a big red onion. Get in there. A little bit of minced garlic to your choosing. Salt. Pepper. And I like to have a saucer to put my utensils in. So I'm going to saute this, and then I'm going to, while this is going, I'm going to start chopping my cabbage up. That smells good. The way I cut it all around the core. And this will be a coarse chop, and it doesn't have to be fine. Now, one of the things I like to do is rinse the cabbage. That's just a habit of rinsing before you cook. So I'm going to do that right now. And then we're going to check our saute. We're going to put it all together, and we're going to enjoy some nice fried cabbage. I did add a little bit of butter. That's just a preference of mine. Okay, we got our cabbage that I rinsed off. Add a little bit of salt, pepper, and then when I get the cabbage going, then we're gonna make some crusty bread. For these, it's almost ready. We have to add the cabbage to it. Boy, that's talking about seasoning a good skillet up. This bacon and onions and peppers, garlic. A lot of times after I clean my skillet, the iron skillet, I'll get a little grease and rub it all around there. You know, if they sit and if you put them away damp, it's gonna rust. So keep them clean. All right, we're gonna add the cabbage. I'm gonna put a little more oil in here. All right. Okay, don't worry, this will cook down, but we're gonna add about a tablespoon of sugar. And you gotta be careful doing this, but I'm gonna reach around there underneath the bottom and pull some of those peppers and bacon and onions through the top. And it kind of smears it. This will get messy, okay? All right. Put a top on it and keep your eye on it. We're going to stir pretty often. And then once it kind of cooks down a little bit, we're going to add a little bit of water and let it steam. All right. Don't forget to stir. We're going to do this for about 20 minutes, stirring, checking, and then in a little bit we'll add the water and steam it. All right, let's get the bread going. Go ahead and preheat your oven for your bread. There you go. All right, next is bread. And, you know, Walmart, Publix, somewhere, get you a loaf. We're going to cut it, butter it, sprinkle a little garlic powder on it, and get ready to put it in the oven. Oh, and by the way, I like to put me a little butter on it and snack while I'm doing this. Bread and butter, delicious. Now I'm ready to put a little garlic powder on there or garlic salt, whatever you have. Now I usually leave a couple with no garlic because you never know when somebody doesn't really, they want some crusty bread but they don't want garlic. But most people do. Okay, we're about halfway done. Look at this. Now, it's getting near the point where I'm going to add a little water, but first, put the sausage in here. See, that cabbage is cooking down. So, lost one. Cabbage overlord. Let that cook for a second. We're getting closer. And while this is cooking, don't forget, clean as you go. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of water to steam this cabbage up. Whoa. All right, that's about ready. Let's get the bread out of the oven. plate it up. I made a little more than this. Amy come and got her plate. Let me get my fork. Okay, this is what it looks like. Just look at that. Yum. Delicious. This is Paul Mailman, and this is Simple Dishes Made Simple. And remember, this is a simple dish. You can add anything to it. Chicken, whatever. Sausage is really good with it. But we'll see you next time around.